7 surprising signs an avoidant partner truly loves you. When you're in a relationship with an avoidant partner, it can often feel like you're walking through fog, trying to find signs of love that aren't always obvious. Avoidant individuals are deeply independent, and many of them carry emotional wounds from early experiences where they felt their needs weren't met, or they were forced to grow up too fast. These past experiences shape their attachment style. They learn to rely on themselves and avoid becoming too emotionally dependent on anyone else. But here's the truth that's often misunderstood. Avoidant partners can love deeply. They just show it differently. Their love doesn't always come in words or dramatic displays, but rather in small, meaningful gestures that speak volumes, if you know how to recognize them. So in this video, let's dive into 7 surprising signs an avoidant partner truly loves you. Sign number 1. They share deep personal stories with you. Avoidant people are naturally private. They guard their emotions like a fortress and often struggle to let anyone inside. So when they begin opening up and sharing parts of their past, especially the painful or vulnerable parts, it's not just small talk. It's a big deal. Maybe they begin to tell you about a childhood experience that shaped them, or a moment in their life where they felt truly lost or alone. These aren't just stories. They're a silent offering of trust. For avoidance, vulnerability is scary. But if they love you, they'll slowly start taking emotional risks by telling you things they've never told anyone else. It may not happen overnight, but every personal disclosure is a window into their guarded world and a sign they trust you with their emotional truth. Sign number 2. They show love through acts of service. If you're waiting for an avoidant partner to shower you with "I love yous" or grand romantic gestures, you might be waiting a long time. But that doesn't mean they're not trying to show their love. In fact, many avoidant people express affection through acts of service. They might not be comfortable talking about their feelings, but they'll go out of their way to fix something for you, help you with a project, or make sure you're okay in practical ways. It's their version of saying, "I care about you." They may clean your car, bring you coffee, or quietly take care of something that was stressing you out without announcing it. These aren't just chores. These are love notes written in action. You might miss it if you're expecting verbal or physical affection, but once you recognize this pattern, you'll see how consistently they're trying to show up for you, even if it's not in the most obvious way. Sign number 3. They initiate contact and want to spend time with you. Avoidant individuals deeply value their space. They need it like oxygen. Being alone is their default comfort zone. So when they start reaching out to you more often, that's a major shift. If they're calling first, sending texts just to check in, or asking to spend time together, it's a clear sign they're thinking about you, and not just out of habit, but out of genuine desire to connect. Even more telling, they might start attending events or gatherings with you, things that usually make them uncomfortable. That's love in action. They're making room for you in their world, even when it challenges their usual boundaries. For an avoidant partner, this kind of consistent effort to initiate closeness speaks volumes. It's not about quantity, it's about what that time together means to them. Sign number 4. They say things they've never said to anyone else. When an avoidant partner begins expressing emotions, especially in ways that are new for them, it's worth paying attention. They might say things like, "I've never felt this way before," or "I didn't think I could ever be this close to someone." These moments can feel rare, even fleeting, but they are incredibly significant. For someone who usually avoids emotional intimacy, opening up in this way is both terrifying and powerful. When an avoidant says something emotionally vulnerable, they are often taking a leap of faith. They're not saying these things lightly. Behind each of those words is a long internal battle between fear and love. And if love wins out in that moment, it's a sign they are truly growing with you. You might not hear flowery speeches often, but when they do share their emotions, it's the real deal. Sign number 5. They share their resources with you. Avoidants often hold tightly to their resources, whether it's money, time, energy, or their personal network. It's another way they protect themselves from vulnerability. So if you notice your avoidant partner sharing these parts of their life with you, it means they trust you with what they value most. Maybe they start talking about long-term plans, investing in something together, or even just sharing access to things they normally keep private. It could be as simple as giving you access to their space, or as significant as helping you through a financial decision. These aren't just practical actions, they're signs that they're slowly building a life that includes you. To them, this is intimacy. And when they open up their world to you, it's because they see you as a long-term part of it. Sign number 6. They struggle with their feelings, but keep choosing you. Love for an avoidant person isn't always smooth or linear. There might be moments when they pull back, seem distant, or even shut down emotionally. This doesn't necessarily mean they don't care. In fact, sometimes the closer they feel, the more scared they get. But if they come back, if they try again, apologize, or make the effort to reconnect, those actions carry meaning. Avoidants often feel overwhelmed by intimacy, but if they're willing to sit with that discomfort instead of running away, they're showing incredible growth. Watch how they respond after arguments. Do they reflect? Do they attempt to repair the connection, even if awkwardly? If so, they're loving you in the only way they know how, by fighting their own instincts to avoid closeness and choosing to stay. Sign number 7. They let you see their imperfect, unfiltered self. Many avoidant partners have a carefully constructed version of themselves they show to the world, controlled, capable, emotionally distant. But love has a funny way of softening that mask. If they truly care about you, they might begin to show you their messy side. You'll see them when they're overwhelmed, frustrated, anxious, or unsure of themselves. They may even let down the image they've tried so hard to protect. For an avoidant, revealing their unguarded self is one of the deepest forms of trust and intimacy. If your partner lets you see them when they're not holding it together and allows you to comfort or support them, they're saying without saying that you matter deeply to them. Loving an avoidant partner requires patience, awareness, and a willingness to see love through a different lens. It might not look like the love you've seen in movies, or even the love you've experienced before, but it is real. It's often quiet, subtle, and cautious, but also deep, loyal, and powerful. And if you're in a relationship with an avoidant partner, here are a few tips to help that love flourish. First, be patient. Understand that emotional intimacy may take longer for them. Don't rush the process or demand constant reassurance. What they need most is your calm presence, not pressure. Second, communicate clearly. Let them know what you need in a non-judgmental way. Avoid assumptions. Use I statements instead of blame. For example, say, "I feel distant when we don't talk about our feelings," instead of, "You never open up." Third, celebrate small wins. Recognize their efforts, even the small ones. Whether it's them texting first or simply sitting with you when they'd rather be alone, your appreciation reinforces their emotional risk-taking. Fourth, encourage vulnerability. Create a space where it's okay to be human. Avoid shaming or reacting harshly when they finally do open up. Your response matters more than you think. And finally, consider therapy if needed. Attachment wounds run deep, and sometimes professional help is the key to unlocking healthier patterns in both of you. Thank you so much for watching.